Hello everyone, Stuart Watson here, just about to be joined by my good friend Andrew Warren to look back on another defeat for Ipswich Town.
Another one, yep, another one.
1-0 at home to Swansea. Better than Friday up at Preston.
Low bar.
Probably not saying too much, is it?
Yeah.
What did you make of that?
It was better, wasn't it? It was better. There was more intensity from the Ipswich players. Maybe a few more attacking moments, if not chances. But yeah, that's not saying an awful lot. There was a very low bar set at Preston on Friday, and they've gone above that bar today, but not by much. And let's be honest, it was 1-0 to Swansea, and I think it was a pretty comprehensive 1-0.
Felt to me like they had a couple more gears to go through had they wanted to. Ipswich looked like a team that are probably running on empty at the end of a pretty emotionally draining season for all concerned, really. 7 changes today from Paul Lambert. They started fairly lively, and you looked like they wanted to run about a bit more and show a bit more effort today. But Swansea always looked the more dangerous side, didn't they? They always looked the team that would score goals. They only got the one in the end, but Ipswich didn't take their chances. They've conceded one, lost by a fine margins game. We've said that so many times this year, haven't we?
Yeah, you talk about running on empty. I don't know about you, I feel like I'm running on empty, and it feels like the gas in the tank of the Ipswich fans is running out a little bit as well. There's been so much positivity, and it's so admirable, but we just want this to be over now, don't we, and escape into the summer.
Yeah, I think I said to you earlier that they needed that Birmingham game to be the last game, really. There was such that lovely moment between the fans and the players after relegation was confirmed, and that would have been a nice point for it all to finish, and we go away into the summer off the back of that sort of weird feel-good factor that they've somehow generated. But since then it's all been a little bit flat, and yes, many stayed behind for the traditional lap of appreciation, we have to call it, rather than a lap of honour or lap of dishonour. But and there was, it was nice again today, but didn't have the same kind of gusto to it. Warm applause, a few chants, but we need this to be done now, don't we?
There's still 2 more to go, my friend, and they are games away at promotion chasing Sheffield United, who pretty much a win will do the job for them next Saturday at Bramall Lane. Win, and they're 3 points ahead of, if they win that game, whatever Leeds do, they'll be 3 points ahead of Leeds going into the final day. And then Leeds come here with goodness knows how many fans. They may well still be in the race, they may well still be not. So not 2 particularly kind games. Who knows?
Mr. McGoldrick scored twice again today, did he?
Yep.
In the end, Sheffield United. Two tough games, and I just hope that they don't end the season on a real sort of downer, what else can we say about today? Quickly, 7 changes, 4 lone players in the starting 11. Lambert sort of said it was needs must, and that there was a few knocks today. Kenlock was an injury, he's got a little hamstring problem. He just decided that he wanted to play Bree ahead of Emmanuel, who he obviously subbed at half time up at Preston.
We'll talk about Will Keane, his first start since that game at Wigan, and where he suffered a hamstring injury of his own, and he's a class above what Ipswich Town have had striking department this season, isn't he? He brings something different there.
I think so. I think when he came on at Preston for the last half hour, he instantly gave them a bit of a presence up front. He can fight for balls, but he's also a clever player. He can link it up, and again today I thought he showed some nice little touches, and he makes a difference. They haven't had that type of striker all season. The Walters injury was a massive blow. Harrison, they've not been able to keep him fit consistently, and Caden Jackson just isn't a lone striker. He was better alongside Quayle as a front 2. He's got qualities, he's quick, but you feel for him when he's sort of toiling as that lone striker. So I thought Keane was a minor plus point from today. I thought Dean Gherkin was a plus point. Bart dropped for the 3rd time this season. Lambert said he wants to have a look at both his goalkeepers over these last 2 games. Gherkin will play against Sheffield United. Bart will be back for Leeds. Be very interesting to see what happens with those 2. I cannot see them keeping both. for League One.
No.
You know, to have 2 senior goalkeepers on your wage bill. So that's either cash in on Bart or let Gherkin's contract
you have to make
expire.
that decision early, though, don't you? Because the only one Ipswich are in real control of is the Gherkin one. In terms of selling Bart and cashing in, unless there's offers on the table. That's not something you can just do. Whereas Gherkin's one, they can.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So we'll see what happens there. Elder back as well.
Yeah, had a hernia operation, didn't he? And back in at left back. I don't think he offers the same threat going forward as Kenlock has recently, kind of cutting in on his right foot. But he had a few decent defensive moments.
Did okay.